Good evening from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's Ryan.
And Brie.
And here's what we'll be showing you on today's video.
As we bring you on the Winterfest Wonders of Light walking trail, we'll show you the 2 ways that you can walk this free Christmas light trail and where you can park for free at each location. As we walk along this pet and scooter friendly paved path, we'll highlight all of the different Christmas light displays along the way, including some new lights they've added this year. We'll end up at the Old Mill District and show you a free tent that you can visit and highlight a few vendors inside. Finally, we'll end up at Patriot Park to see some highlights of the 101st Army Band as we check out some of the Christmas lights, honoring all the military branches, and watch some highlights of the Winterfest opening night fireworks.
So without further ado, let the adventure begin.
We are going to start this walking trail here by the island. I just want to point out this is on every night until 1 a.m. and runs through February 18th, 2024. There's no cost to park here in this municipal parking lot, which is right next to the island. You can always park here and check out the Christmas decorations at the island before walking the trail or after, and check out their Christmas themed fountain show. They do have some free maps at the entrance here you can take. We're starting here at the municipal parking lot and we'll end up going 1.13 miles to the Old Mill District. Now that we've got all those details out of the way, let's go check out some Christmas lights.
So we've got some little white light archways as we're getting started here. So even if you just parked at the island, this is a very short walk to come over and get a photo right over here.
Let's do that. Let's get a photo.
So now that we have our photo, we're gonna walk along with you the entire path. We might highlight a couple things and just let you enjoy some music on this gorgeous evening in Pigeon Forge. Not too hot, not too cold. This is like the best day to come and walk it.
It is perfect weather.
I remember last year when we did this, it was freezing.
Yes, it was.
So if you have a day that you're gonna be in Pigeon Forge and it looks like you've got a good evening where it's not gonna be too cold, try to come over here on that day because, oh, it's so nice right now.
You must like this area, Ryan. Lots of white lights.
Yes, white lights are way better than a colored tree.
Listen,
I'm on team white.
This is a mix of white lights with a little splash of color. It's a perfect combination.
Got a snowman over here with a pipe. This guy's got a shovel. I like the fact that it's right alongside the river, which is what we can hear. I'm not sure if you're picking it up on this video, but it's very relaxing sound to me as we walk on this little path here. Are those the Coca-Cola polar bears over there?
It looks like it. I love those commercials.
They might not be the official Coca-Cola polar bears, but we're gonna go with that.
You can like edit in a Coca-Cola bottle, right?
Those are always very cute commercials. Whoever came up with the white polar bear Coca-Cola Christmas time commercials, they knew what they were doing.
Those must be siblings fighting.
So lots of white and blue in this section as we walk along. We've got a creature behind the trees over here. What is this?
Looks like a raccoon.
Across from the raccoon, looks like we got a fox.
Ryan,
Yes.
what does the fox say?
What does the fox say? It's like a squirrel over on this side. And down here by the water, looks like a beaver and another squirrel over here. Got some red light rabbits over here on the left, which is kind of like when we drive home. We've got all these rabbits that run across the dirt road that we drive on to get to our house. They're just always running out across the road. And we come to this white and blue section with lots of stars.
This is pretty, like shooting stars.
I see something new that I don't remember from last year. Let's take a look at it from the other side of the bridge. Oh yeah, Brie, this one's definitely my new favorite.
That's really fun. And they put it in the perfect spot.
I've actually caught a number of trout in this river, right actually in this exact area. It's a great place to fish. Right now, it's just a great place to go for a little walk on this beautiful night in Pigeon Forge. Now we come to Old Man Winter. We have another white archway little tunnel here. We got lots of green Christmas trees over here to the left in front of the LeConte Center and this white polar bear. Oh, squirrel hopping along. We've got some deer over here to the right in front of the water. We've got some more deer over here on the left side.
Lots of color up ahead, Rye.
Yeah, I think I see the iconic caterpillar up ahead on the left.
So is it the hungry caterpillar?
I don't know.
Do you remember reading that
I do remember reading The Hungry Caterpillar with the kids.
It's so pretty. Look at all that color.
We're still gonna have a white Christmas tree as much as possible.
Well,
I'm gonna keep switching our tree over to white. I mean, this color is pretty, but it's not gonna convince me to leave team white for our Christmas tree. But I think this caterpillar needs a name. This is the second year they've done this, and I don't think it has an official name. We need to figure out something for this caterpillar.
Any suggestions? Leave it in the comments.
See an ant, a blue ant.
Ladybug.
So we are approaching the Jake Thomas Bridge, which is 0.57 miles from where we started over by the island. So you could always just walk to the bridge and back if you wanted to. But we're gonna go under the bridge and go all the way to the old mill. Now we come to this section of deer that you can walk under.
They must be reindeer.
Yeah, we're gonna go with reindeer. Now the front section of blue lights is probably my favorite, but this section I would say is my second favorite.
So the colored section, just saying.
I'm not saying that, but it is pretty neat to walk through this area. Now we're on the back side of the Food City supermarket. Got all sorts of flowers and mushrooms that run along here. If you were really cold, this Food City where we're at right now, the building you're seeing does have a Starbucks. So if you wanted to go in and get a hot coffee. So where these frogs are is actually where we hopped off the trail last year and went over to get to the Starbucks right up the hill. It was so cold we didn't actually, at least all of us, make the entire trail. So thankfully it's a beautiful night out right now. It's not freezing cold.
So these are some fun flowers. You know what these make me think of?
What movie do these ones make you think of?
They make me think of the Lorax.
The Lorax,
Yeah.
okay.
Fun little flowers. Did they have those last year?
They did have those last year.
Okay. I was drinking hot coffee and staying warm at this point.
You were. Look at these otters. And again, as we're walking along, you can start at either end. You can park over by the island and start the same way we did, or you could park up here where we're headed by the old mill, Patriot Park. Both of those locations are free to park at, and you can walk either side of the trail or the whole trail. Now, you know what this one makes me think of, Brie?
What's that?
A different movie,
Willy Wonka?
AdvOutThere.
Oh, Avatar.
I just want to point out, you can see lots of benches along the way. There are some white archways in this section, along with some pink and purple flowers on the ground. And this would probably be Dolly Parton's favorite section up here.
Hey, these butterflies are really pretty.
And just past the butterflies, they do have a little photo spot at the end for us, or what could be the beginning of the trail for you. So if we wanted to go all the way back to the island, that would be 1.13 miles, but we're over here by the old mill district. So we're walking about 0.3 miles following these white snowflakes to be over by Patriot Park. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you do park over at the old mill, you're gonna have to walk an extra 0.3 miles through this neighborhood to get to the lighted walking trail. As we come to the end of the road, there are some people over here charging $20 for parking. But I'm going to show you, as you get up here to Patriot Park, there is free parking available. We walked 0.3 miles to get over here to the old mill district. Here at Patriot Park, there is lots of free parking you can utilize, and there is a white tent over here by Patriot Park. Let's walk over and show you what is at this white tent. So now that we've made it to the tent over here, you can see the hours and the dates that it will be open. Let's go inside real quick and see what they have. Oh, they've got some pork rinds. We should bring some back for Hannah.
She would love that.
Or some kettle corn. They also have some Winterfest shirts over here. This one is $20 and this one is $15. This is free to go inside. There are a number of vendors. Got some silver, some soaps. I see some dad jokes over there. I don't know what that is. Some paintings and lots of different crafts. Everything must glow area. And I see some food vendors down over in this corner. So if you want to come here and do some shopping before or after you walk through the light trail, you can. But let's go outside and check out the band and fireworks.
For everybody that's away from home right now, even the 101st at Fort Campbell, we've got thousands of soldiers that are overseas defending the freedom of the country and the freedom of the world. And it's the promise they wish they could keep, and every year that they can, they will. But know that if they can't be home, then it's in their hearts, and so this one's for them. We're going to take an opportunity to thank you all for your service. Thank you so much for your sacrifice, for answering the call to duty. When you hear your service, please rise, please salute, please do whatever you feel you need to do in order to honor the service that you provided this nation. So thank you.
The United States Air Force. The United States Navy. The United States
That wraps up the opening night at Pigeon Forge's Winterfest. We hope you enjoyed this tour of the Wonders of Light walking trail and the live music and fireworks for those who could not be here on opening night. If you did, do us a huge favor and drop a like on this video. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribed for more videos just like this. Let us know what other Christmas activities you'd like to see us do a video on here in the Smokies in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.